Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel, girls. We are going to do this look today. I live in Alabama, and the humidity is horrendous here, especially this time of year. It's awful. And so this is what I call my humidity-proof makeup. It stays on all day. It doesn't melt off my face. It's a beautiful smoky eye. Everything that I've used today is going to make everything last longer on your face. It just is. You can go from day to night with this look. So, see that? Even the lips got that shine there. So if you want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. I am so ready to get started with this. When I did it the other day, it was absolutely gorgeous. I can't remember where I saw it. I watched so many different videos of other people and just, I learned. That's how I learn. And so when I saw what they did, I was like, yay, I got to try it. So I'm going to do it for you here today. So everything else is done on my face. It's just a really nice summer neutral face. Okay, that's what we're doing today because it is hot as Hades here in Alabama. The humidity today is going to be near 100. I'm going to sweat. So I want to use products that will not melt off of my face. So that's what I'm doing today. And these two products that I'm putting on my eyes are going to be perfect. I may add something else too. Let's see. Let's get started. So what we're going to use today are stick eyeshadows. Younique has some really beautiful colors, and we're going to do a smoky eye with this. Now, we are going to use a black coal type liner, which is Younique's also. I'm going to use this, and then we're going to use this color here. You do not have to use primer with these if you don't want to. I have not put any primer on my eyes. I'm going to try it today without it. If you got a humidity, you may want to do that. If I was going to do that, I would only put it on the lid only. I would not run it all the way up because we are going to blend this out. We're going to we're going to put this one on first, and then we're going to put this one on second, okay? And then I'm thinking about using this color, as a highlight, or I may just use a powder. We'll figure that out when we get to it. Okay, you ready? I'm ready. So we're going to start with this. We're going to start with this first, and then we're going to use this brush here. This is a smudger brush. This is BK Beauty's 204 smudger brush. You see how it's made? See, it's got a little bit of dark on there where I used it yesterday because I did do this look yesterday. So right now, we're going to get started, and I'm going to take this pencil, and it is called the color Perfect, and you're going to line right across. You see what I'm doing? I'm going to line right across this area here. And yes, see how easy that is? Some people call it a coal pencil. You could use that. But I'm using this because it is black, and that's what we're after. We're after a really dark color. I haven't used it with any other colors, This is the only one I've tried. But you're going to make this a kind of a thick line. You're not going to keep it thin. And this is the perfect little brush to do this with. And yes, you're going to bring it in the corner. See that? Isn't that pretty? Now, if you feel like you need to add a little more, you can just come on and do this, see? And then put it, and then dab it right across, just like this. It is this is so easy look. Now, this is the start of it. We're not doing a wing, so don't worry about a wing. We are not doing a wing. At 60, I don't do very many wings anymore. I have bat wings. That's what I call these, but I don't do wings on my eyes very much. I did do a technique not too long ago that really did work. I was kind of shocked, but it really did work. And I probably need to do that on here if I haven't done it already. I do so many videos, I can't keep up with what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to work on this eye only, okay? And then I will do this eye off camera because this is the one I can bring up close and personal to you, okay? All right, now we're going to grab the stick. So you will need brushes to do this with. Let me show you what I'm going to use. Let me put this down. I'm going to use either one of these. I can't decide which one I want to use today. This is Younique's Fluffy Crease Brush. Perfect for all the liquid eyeshadows that we use. I have used it for this look too. However, this brush here is also a good one too because it's kind of dense and it's soft, but it's dense. Now, what you don't want to use is one of these. This is too soft, and you won't be able to blend the color as well. So you really want to grab something like these. Let me decide which one I want to use. So this is how you learn. I like to use different brushes. I'm going to use this 206 brush by BK Beauty. I haven't used it before with this technique. I did use a fluffy crease brush before, but I feel like I want to try this brush. So these are retractable. I mean, well, you don't want to retract it. You can't get it to go back down, so don't pull it up too much. you're going to take this part here, and we're going to go right across this area right here, right above where that black is. And see how creamy that goes on? Oh, girl, it's so pretty. And this is a bronzy color. It's called Industrious. And we're just going to take this and we're going to blend it up. And I'm going to take it in kind of an almond shape. Look at me trying to look at you. I'm going to do it in an almond shape, which means I'm going to leave more space here because I have really close set eyes. Now, if you don't have close set eyes, you can do it a different way. You can actually come up more, but I'm going to do it in an almond shape. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be smaller here and larger here. And I'm going to take it right up to my brow bone, right there. And you can bring it more in. That is really smoky and pretty. Do you see how easy that was to glide on? These are so creamy, but they set. And when they set, they don't go anywhere. They're smudge proof. They're waterproof. I mean, pretty much. You could cry, yes. Wear these to a wedding, and you'll be okay, girlfriend. You will be okay. Now, I'm going to take, I like this brush. See how it's shaped? It's kind of flared, but yet it's just dense. I like the denseness of it. I like the softness of it, but I like the denseness of it too. Now, we are going to add, like I said, another little color to this. And I'm probably going to come in this corner here because I'd like to open that eye just up a little bit more. What do you think of that? Girl, is that not easy? Let's talk about some options now. I could use this one here. This is gleaming. It's beautiful. And it glides on just like the other one. Let me kind of put it on my arm here and you can see. See that little shininess? So if you really want that, you want that shiny, then go ahead and put it there. I really don't want to use this color. This color is beautiful by itself. You could actually pair it with maybe a little light brown eyeshadow and then put this over. Oh my gosh, girl, it's so pretty. And these stay on. Even if you cried, it's not coming off. Even if you got caught in the rain, it's not coming off. So here's what I might use. I love this color here. This is called Laid Back, and it's a very, very light color, and I use it practically every time I do an eye look. And so I like to kind of bring it up and around. So that's what I'm going to do first. And then I think I may come back and we're going to use maybe like a highlighter in the inner corner. So let's do that, and let's see what we come up with. Makeup is all about trial and error. It really is. You just need to try new things. You need to make sure that you're doing what you want to do. And guess what? If you don't like it, you can wash it off. You can. And right now, let me touch this. See, that's already dry. Look at that. Already dry. And ready for me now to add my other stuff. You ready? I'm going to use this brush here, BK Beauty, I think it's 211, and we're going to use Laid Back, which is a matte kind of ivory color. And this is what I do. I like to take it on a brush like this because see how light and fluffy that is? And we're going to take it here, and I'm just going to bring it up and around. And it's going to soften that. Or you could do, like I said before, you could use a brown color right in this area here to kind of soften it. I guess it really just depends on how much space you have up here. I don't have a whole lot of space. So technically, I'm kind of, the middle of the road girl. I could come back and add a little brown here if I want to, and I'll show you how to do that. We'll just do it, okay? So I'm going to pop this down here in the corner, right here, because this is where I want it. I want it to be kind of light. I don't want a whole lot of shim there, although I am going to bring in another color, and we're going to put that color in the corner. And it's going to be, I think I am going to use the highlight. I'm going to use the highlight there because it'll be really pretty. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my stick and we're going to come back and we're going to blend just a little bit more of the brown since I've added this. And then I'll show you a color that you can use if you want to do that instead of coming back and adding more stick color. So here's two things you can do. You can come back and add this stick, which I think that's what I'm going to do because, it's hot here in Alabama, and I really just, don't want to sweat. I don't want to have to worry about anything separating. Now, if you live in more of a better climate than I do and you don't have a lot of humidity, I'm going to show you something else that you can use. And you see what I'm doing? I'm just blending it straight up and I'm pushing it toward the tail of my brow. That's where I'm headed. You don't want to go any further than that. But also, we're going to clean things up because I still got to do my under eyes. So no worries. The cool thing about this is it has no fallout. This, however, is going to have a little bit of fallout for you. Now, this is Younique's matte bronzer. And I do love to use it here. I haven't put it on yet. But wow, look at the difference in my eyes. Now you could take a little bit of this. If you were going to take a little bit of this, I'll just go ahead and show you. Let me find a smaller brush. I don't want, well, we could use the same brush. Let's do it. You could take a little bit of this like that, not much. And if you want to blend it out right through here, go for it and just soften the edges and you'll be good to go. You see? Do you see how pretty that can be? So actually, we are adding both colors. I want you to learn how to do this. It's so hard getting older. I'll be 61, y'all. Gosh, in September, and I can't believe it. Where's the time gone? Yesterday I was 20, you know. I think back on my life, and I've lived in Alabama all my life, but I have moved around a little bit with my ex-husband. He loved to go everywhere, and so that was kind of a daunting experience for a long time, but I'm happily where I'm at right now, and we live here in Wetumpka, Alabama. I am from a town called Slapout, Alabama, so if you've ever come to Slapout, I mean, if you ever come to Alabama, go through Slapout. It's a small little town. It is. It's very small. It won't take you long to go through that place. We don't even have a red light there, so I'm going to add a little bit more now that I added that matte. So we're just going to kind of blend it all together. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love this look. Now, what I was talking about in the corner here, don't judge me on this. I dropped it and I didn't mean to. This is golden. It is highlighter, but this right here is like a cream. It's Younique's. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I use it a lot. I use it to highlight everywhere, but I do like to use it in the corner of my eye. So we're going to take, where's my little brush? I want to use this brush here. This is Younique's brush. This is a shader liner brush here. Take a little of this. It's so pretty. It stays on so good. You're not going to have any fallout with this either. And tap it like right here in this corner. It will absolutely add just a minimal amount of light to open that up. Isn't that pretty? So everybody can do this. I swear you can. If I've got hooded eyes, you can do it, girlfriend. Now I'm going to kind of take it up just a little and a tad. Just a little and a tad. That's a southern thing. And just kind of basically make sure that it blends into each other. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to add mascara to this. And I'm going to finish out. I'm going to go off camera and do my under eye. And then I'll be back and we'll finish this all up. Now, we have finished with this eye look. It's so pretty. I love it, y'all. Let me just say this. If you get caught in the rain, if you cry, if you sweat, this is not coming off. It's not coming off until you actually wash it off with soap and water. It will not come off. Even if you went swimming, it's not coming off. You got to put some kind of, something on it to make it break apart. So you have some choices here. I'm going to use this pencil here, and I'm going to use this underneath my eyes to finish it out. Now, you could, if you wanted to, take the kohl pencil, the black pencil, and you could tight line here. Or you could bring this color under here. That's a little bit too harsh for me. So what I'm going to do is use this, and I'm going to use this, and we're going to take this just like this now. Watch. Watch. I'm going to set it down. I'm going to tap it off on my hand because I don't want too much. And I'm just going to kind of look up, and we're going to bring this right underneath here. And I don't like to put a whole lot of it because I really don't want it to be like, oh, look at the corner of her eye. No, we don't want to do that. Now, I'm using this little bullet brush, too. Remember, it's our friend. I love this brush. I use it every single day. And one thing I did do while I was off camera was I went ahead and added just a little bit of concealer through here just to brighten that up and smooth that out up there. Now, you can do what you want to. You can just use eyeshadow if you want to brighten it up underneath there. But I opted for just the, the color, like a little light, not a whole lot of concealer. So it doesn't like stand out crazy. Look at this. I'm doing this really, really light because I don't want it to be too dark. And I did go ahead and do my under eyes. I said all of that. Oh, I just love this look. It is so darn pretty. I'm going to take this off my hand and we're going to blend it out even more before it settles into anything else. And what I think I might do, oh yeah, I like that. That's really pretty. I think what we're going to do, let's go ahead and add a little tight line to this just to give it a little more smokiness. So I'm just going to add it on this outer corner only. I'm not going to bring it all the way in. Now, if you've got wide set eyes, bring it all the way in if you want to. I'm not going to do that because it will make my eyes look closer together than they already are, girl. Oh, now you see me do mascara 1,000 times, so I'm going to put my mascara on. I'm going to come back and we're going to look at this finished look. Okay, here we are. This is our finished look. I'm not quite finished though. We're going to add one more thing, a couple of things. Now, I did add this. This is Maybelline's Gone Gris 104. It's a retractable, beautiful color. It's neutral. It goes with everything. And so while I was sitting here, you know, I did use a little bit of golden highlight. Remember, we used that. So what I'm going to do, my brokenness here, we're going to take a tad bit of this. And you know, you can pull on lip gloss, but lip gloss will break down, you know, anything, and then you'll have to keep reapplying it. And so if you put something like this in the center, it will kind of look like lip gloss, but you know, it's going to stay. So if you go kissing on somebody, you know, it's not going to come off on them, okay? It's not. It's going to stay in place. See that? Mm-hmm. You'll know you love that. I love that. It's the best thing ever because you don't have to keep reapplying anything. The only other thing that I wanted to say is I want to do some setting spray. Now, I already put a little bit of this. I sprayed it over my whole entire face, okay? That's done. But my favorite is Revolution. I love this stuff. It's Fix and Glow. This stuff is gorgeous on your face. What you're going to need is a beauty blender, and here's one here. This is the original beauty blender. I love it. Spray it. If you watch me anytime on my Younique by Melissa page on Facebook, you know I end every single video with this. It's so pretty. It smells good. And guess what? It sets everything, and it looks like you've got a beautiful glow. I absolutely adore this. Now, you may have a hard time finding this. I will try to find it and link it below. Target, I was told, has it. I got this one in Walmart, I think. It's been a long time ago. I've had this for a long time, almost a year. And you see, I don't spray my whole entire face with it. I just use the little bits here, okay? Oh, my goodness. It's so pretty. So please like and share and click that notification bell. I get excited when you come and hang out with me. Please let me know if you love this. If you have any questions about it, please share it out there to somebody that you think may be of value to them, okay? And I will see y'all next Sunday. Y'all have a great week. See you later.